Welcome to Healthier Daily. I'm Dr. Ben Carter. I want to ask you a question that might seem a little personal. How did you feel the very moment you woke up this morning? Did you feel refreshed? Did you feel like your battery was recharged? Or did you wake up feeling stiff? Did your legs feel heavy? Did your hips ache before your feet even hit the floor? For millions of seniors, sleep has stopped being restorative. You sleep for 7 or 8 hours, but you wake up feeling more tired and weaker than when you went to bed. And you tell yourself, well, I guess I'm just getting older. But I am here to tell you that this is not just aging. This is a warning signal. It is a sign that your body has stopped repairing itself at night. Medically, we call this sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. But the root cause isn't that your muscles are old. The root cause is that your body is getting stuck in defense mode 24 hours a day. Even while you sleep, your body is fighting inflammation. It is fighting stress. It is fighting tension. And because it is fighting, it cannot build. It cannot repair the muscle tissue you used yesterday. So day by day, you get a little bit weaker. But what if you could flip a switch? What if you could drink a simple warm cup of tea before bed that tells your body the war's over? You are safe. It is time to build. To help us understand this, Dr. Hinohara is here. Dr. Hinohara, you have a wonderful way of explaining why sleep is the key to strength.
Thank you, Dr. Ben. Yes, we think we build muscle in the gym or on a walk, but that is not true. Exercise breaks muscle. Sleep builds muscle. I ask my patients to think of their body as a night shift repair garage. During the day, you drive your car, your body. You hit bumps. You wear down the tires. You scratch the paint. At night, you pull the car into the garage. The lights go out, and the mechanics, your repair hormones like growth hormone, come out to work. They tighten the bolts. They fix the engine. They rebuild the muscle. But these mechanics are very sensitive. They will only work if the garage is quiet, safe, and calm. Here is the problem for most seniors. The lights are too bright. Your mind is racing. The mechanics cannot work. The garage is too cold. Your circulation is poor. The mechanics cannot get their tools. The alarm is ringing. Your stress, cortisol, is high. The mechanics are scared away. So you wake up with a broken car, not because the mechanics are gone, but because the environment was wrong. Today, we are not just talking about tea. We are talking about garage tools. We are going to give you 3 specific herbal teas that solve these 3 specific problems.
That is the plan. Other videos just give you a list of teas and say drink them. We are going to give you the sleep diagnostic protocol. We will help you figure out why your garage is closed and which tea is the right key to open it. Tool 1, the off switch for the racing mind. Tool 2, the heating system for the stiff body. Tool 3, the security breaker for the stress alarm. Before we pour the first cup, we want to hear from you. When you wake up, what is the first thing you feel? Is it stiffness? Is it fatigue? Or is it just brain fog? Please type "wake up" in the comments below. If you are ready to start waking up strong again, and if you are ready to open your night shift garage, now is the perfect time to hit that subscribe button. Let's get started.
Welcome back. We are standing in your night shift garage. It is 10:00 p.m. You are lying in bed trying to sleep. But there is a problem. The mechanics cannot work because the lights are too bright. By this, I mean your brain is still on. You are thinking about your grandchildren. You are thinking about the news. Your mind is racing. This is what we call the monkey mind. As long as your brain is lit up with electrical activity, your body cannot enter the deep relaxation needed for repair. So protocol 1 is simple. We need an off switch. We need a tool that gently dims the lights and tells the brain to shut down.
And that tool is chamomile tea. Now I know. Chamomile sounds old-fashioned, maybe even boring, but science has revealed exactly why it works, and it is fascinating. Chamomile contains a specific antioxidant called apigenin. Think of apigenin as a key. This key fits perfectly into a very special lock in your brain called the GABA receptor. GABA is your brain's brake pedal. When you press it, it slows down nerve activity. It stops the racing thoughts. Apigenin presses that brake pedal gently, just like a mild sedative like Valium, but without the addiction or the grogginess. But here is the muscle secret the opponent's video missed. Chamomile doesn't just calm the brain, it calms the body. Research shows that apigenin also lowers levels of interleukin-6. This is a bad guy. It is an inflammatory chemical that eats away at muscle tissue and causes frailty. By drinking chamomile, you are turning off the lights in your brain, and you are kicking out the vandals inflammation that destroy your muscles.
So, who is this tea for Choose Chamomile? If your main problem is falling asleep, if you lay in bed for 30 minutes or an hour staring at the ceiling unable to turn off your brain, this is your tool.
And here is the protocol for using it correctly. Do not drink it right before you close your eyes. You need time for the apigenin to reach your brain. Drink it 30 to 45 minutes before bed. Steep it covered to keep the oils in for at least 5 to 10 minutes. You want a strong dose. This gives your brain the signal the workday is over. Dim the lights.
Once the lights are dim, the mechanics can enter. But what if they get there and they find the garage is freezing cold? What if the delivery trucks are stuck in traffic? We need to fix the circulation. Welcome back. We have turned off the bright lights in the brain with chamomile. The garage is quiet. But now, the mechanics try to start their work. They reach for their tools, but their hands are frozen. The garage is cold. The roads leading to the garage, your blood vessels, are blocked with snow and ice. This is the problem of poor circulation. If your blood is not flowing, the repair materials, oxygen, amino acids, hormones, simply cannot reach the muscles that need them. They get stuck in traffic. The mechanics are waiting for parts that never arrive. This is why you wake up with stiff legs, aching knees, or cold feet. Your muscles were starved all night long.
That is a perfect description. And for this problem, we need Protocol 2, the heating system. We need to turn on the furnace and melt the ice on the roads. The tool for this is ginger tea. Now, most people think of ginger for an upset stomach, but for your muscles, it is a circulation supercharger. Ginger contains compounds called gingerols and shogals. These are powerful vasodilators. They widen your blood vessels. They generate heat thermogenesis from the inside out. The opponent's video mentioned a study where ginger reduced muscle soreness. This is why it works. It acts like a snowplow. It clears the inflammation, the COX-2 enzymes, out of the way. It opens the highways to your legs, your calves, and your hamstrings. It ensures that while you sleep, a warm, steady stream of nutrient-rich blood is bathing your muscles.
I remember the story of the 69-year-old mail carrier from the research. He had to drag his foot. He was in pain. He started drinking ginger tea. In 3 weeks, he could walk to the end of the block. Why? Because he finally turned on the heat. He warmed up the engine. He allowed the blood to flow to the starving tissues in his leg.
So, who is this tea for Choose Ginger? If your main problem is physical pain, if you wake up feeling stiff, sore, or if you have cold hands and feet, this is your tool. And here is the protocol for using it. Unlike chamomile, you don't necessarily need this right before bed. The best time is after dinner. Why? Because ginger also helps digestion. It prevents that heavy stomach feeling that keeps you awake. It starts warming the body before you get into bed. So by the time you sleep, the roads are wide open.
So we have dimmed the lights chamomile, we have warmed the garage ginger. But there is one final dangerous problem. What if in the middle of the night a security alarm goes off? What if a siren starts screaming, scaring all the mechanics away? We need to cut the wire to that alarm. We love our Healthier Daily family, and it brings us great joy to see our community grow. We would be so grateful if you would tell us in the comments what country or what state here in the U.S. are you watching from today. We read them all, and it inspires us. Welcome back. We are deep inside your night shift garage. We used chamomile to turn off the lights, calm the racing mind. We used ginger to turn on the heat fix, circulation, and pain. The mechanics are ready to build muscle, but suddenly, in the middle of the night, at 2:00 a.m. or 3:00 a.m., a loud siren goes off, ring. The mechanics panic. They drop their tools. They run away. The repair work stops instantly. But here is the strange part. There is no burglar. There is no fire. It is a false alarm. This is the tragedy of the middle of the night wake up. You wake up with your heart pounding or your legs feeling twitchy and tight. This is Protocol 3, the security breaker. We need a tool to cut the wire to that false alarm so you can stay asleep.
That false alarm has a name. It is cortisol. Cortisol is your main stress hormone. It is necessary for survival, but it is the mortal enemy of sleep and muscle repair. Here is the biology: cortisol and growth hormone. Your muscle builder are like two people on a seesaw. When cortisol goes up, growth hormone goes down. If your body spikes cortisol at 3:00 a.m., your muscle repair stops dead. So we need a cortisol blocker. And that is lemon balm tea. This is part of the mint family, but it acts like a mild sedative. The opponent's video mentioned a compound called rosmarinic acid. This compound does something incredible. It stops your body from breaking down GABA, the calm chemical. It keeps your brain in safety mode longer. It tells your adrenal glands, stand down. There is no tiger. Go back to sleep.
I think of the story of Clara, the 76-year-old violinist. She wasn't in pain, so she didn't need ginger. She could fall asleep fine, so she didn't need chamomile. Her problem was that she woke up with twitching calves and tight hamstrings. That twitching was her nervous system firing electrical shocks of tension. Her alarm was ringing. She started drinking lemon balm, and for the first time in years, she slept through the night. The electric pulling stopped.
So who is this tea for Choose Lemon Balm? If your main problem is staying asleep, if you fall asleep fine but wake up in the middle of the night feeling wired, anxious, or with restless legs, this is your tool. And here is the protocol for using it. Drink this 60 minutes before bed. Why earlier than chamomile? because you want to give it time to settle your entire nervous system before you even close your eyes. Also, try to avoid looking at blue light, your phone or TV after you drink it. Blue light triggers cortisol. Don't undo the work of the tea.
So now the system is complete. Chamomile turns off the mind. Ginger warms the body. Lemon balm silences the alarm. The garage is safe. The environment is perfect. The muscle repair crew can finally do their job. Welcome back. We have now assembled our 3 powerful tools for the night shift garage. We have chamomile to dim the lights, the mind. We have ginger to warm the building, the circulation. We have lemon balm to silence the alarm, the cortisol. But now my patients often ask me, Dr. Hinohara, should I drink all 3 every night? Should I mix them into a giant super tea? And I tell them, no, you must not be a greedy mechanic. You must be a wise apothecary. An apothecary, a pharmacist, does not just give you every pill on the shelf. They listen to your symptoms. They give you the exact medicine you need for that specific night. Your body changes every day. Some days you walked a lot pain. Some days you watched the news stress. You must listen to your body's daily report before you put the kettle on.
That is the key to this entire protocol. It is personalization. Let's create your decision tree for tonight. I want you to ask yourself, what is the biggest thing stopping me from resting right now? Scenario 1, the physical pain night. Symptom: you did a lot of gardening, your knees are throbbing, your feet feel cold, your mind is calm, but your body is loud. The prescription: ginger tea. Drink it right after dinner. Let the heat settle your joints before you even get into bed. Scenario 2, the racing mind night. Symptom: you are physically comfortable, but you cannot stop thinking about your bank account or your children or your to-do list. The lights won't turn off. The prescription: chamomile tea. Make it strong. Drink it 45 minutes before bed. Force the brain to hit the brakes. Scenario 3, the wired night. Symptom: you feel a strange buzzing tension in your chest or legs. You are tired, but you feel alert. This is high cortisol. The prescription: lemon balm tea. Drink it 1 hour before bed. Tell your adrenal glands to stand down.
But Dr. Ben, there is one question everyone asks. Can I mix them? The answer is yes. If you have had a terrible day, you are stressed and sore, you can become a master blender. My favorite blend for a complete shutdown is chamomile plus lemon balm. They work together beautifully. The chamomile calms the brain, GABA, and the lemon balm calms the hormones, cortisol. It is a double lock on the door of sleep.
That is a powerful blend. But we have one final critical warning. This is the trap that ruins everything. We are talking about fluid timing. You are drinking these teas to help you sleep and build muscle. But if you drink a giant 12-ounce mug of tea right before your head hits the pillow, what happens at 2 a.m.?
You wake up. You have to use the bathroom. Nocturia. You have just broken the repair cycle. Remember, you need continuous deep sleep to release growth hormone. If your bladder wakes you up, the repair crew goes home early. You have defeated the purpose of the tea.
So here is the 60-minute rule. You must finish your tea at least 60 minutes before you plan to sleep. Give your body time to process the liquid and use the restroom one last time before bed. You want the herbal compounds in your blood, but you want the water out of your bladder. That is the secret. The right tea for the right symptom at the right time. So let's take a step back. We started this video with a frightening reality. The idea that your muscles are fading away because of age. The opponent's video gave you a simple list of teas, but now you have the recovery triad. You have a diagnostic system. You now understand that sleep is not just resting, it is rebuilding. And you have the 3 specific tools to open the night shift garage tool. 1. The mind. If your brain won't turn off, you use chamomile to dim the lights. Tool 2. The body. If your joints ache and your feet are cold, you use ginger to warm the building. Tool 3. The alarm. If you wake up wired and anxious, you use lemon balm to cut the cortisol wire.
This is the difference between drinking a beverage and practicing medicine. When you give your body the right signal, you are not just sleeping better. You are telling your body, the war is over, you are safe. And in that safety, the miracle happens. The growth hormone rises. The muscle fibers knit back together. The strength returns to your legs. Your body wants to be strong. It wants to carry you up the stairs. It just needs you to open the garage door.
That is the promise. Strength is not lost. It is just waiting for the right environment. If this night shift garage metaphor finally made sense of your sleep problems, please do us a great favor and hit that like button. It helps us reach more seniors who are staring at the ceiling at 3 or 0 a.m. And please share this video. We all know someone who complains of getting old and weak. They don't need to accept it. They might just need a cup of ginger tea to warm up their engine. You could be the one to give them that key. If you are not yet part of our Healthier Daily community, and you are ready for more in-depth, no-fluff health guides that give you the system, not just the list, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And for our final apothecary question, which of the 3 teas does your body need the most tonight? Is it the chamomile for the mind, the ginger for the pain, or the lemon balm for the stress? We would love to read your diagnosis in the comments below. And as always, a final critical reminder, the information in this video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. If you have chronic insomnia, sleep apnea, or severe pain, these teas are support, not a cure. If you are on blood thinners, ginger sedatives, chamomile, or thyroid medication, lemon balm, you must speak with your doctor before making these teas a daily habit.
Thank you for joining us. Give your body peace. Let it rebuild its temple. Be wise. Be well.